Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth, and I hope you guys had a happy new year. So this will be the first episode of the year on my channel, and I hope you guys can have a good time together with me today. And what we're gonna be doing for today's video is that we are gonna work on these areas, and I'm gonna make kind of like a garden slash town square area, so it's not gonna be like this, but it's gonna be a lot of nice flowers and stuff. So I think we start next to these two. And then we maybe will make every spot slightly different, or we will make them all the same. All the same could actually look pretty good as long as it could fit, since we have a little bit of different houses. So we have a smaller one, we get a bigger one, and this little thing pointing out here. So we'll see how we do about that, but we're gonna start right down here. So let's grab a road tool, and then we're gonna go for this one. So I think we will go maybe out here, and I want to be doing about 17 by 17 is the size I'm looking for here. So we have a good size here. And then we want to take in here, we have this nice flower bed, garden bed. And I want to have this one kind of sitting here. It should be in the middle, I think. Got that left side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So 6.5 on each side and 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. So this should be good. Sitting in the middle there. And we're gonna have to put it out again. I'm just gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna go here. Just to get it a nice extra touch for it. And I'm just gonna drop it here again. Since we're gonna try to do kind of the same theme for the road as we got going on here. Where we have this brownish area. And then we have this grayish outside, and that's what we are aiming for here. So we will be repainting the outside, so we're just gonna remove everything around. There we go, got like that. And then I was thinking that we could do some nice things in the corners. So maybe these tree planters could be sitting here or here. I think here would be better, so we have a little bit of distance to the garden bed. So I'm gonna be coloring these corners a little bit, and we're just gonna go and take one of the colors. Can take let's take the lighter color. Just gonna paint like that in each corner. Then we're gonna take this darker color and just make it like a nice outline there. So then we can drop this one and put it pretty much here or here. I wonder. Let's try to have it here. Maybe it's too close. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's try it there in the very corner first. Like so. So this will be a nice little garden here. A famous chef arriving with the goods. Selling a lot of food, but I don't think we're in any need of food for now. Yeah, we have a lot of foods. And also been getting some questions like, when will we do Ace? And the answer to that is yes, we will do Ace, but for this town we will not do Ace because we will not be able to experience the full quality of Ace, all the different features, because we already have a running town. But I will make it like in a new town, we will 100% use Ace for that one, for sure. And that could already happen maybe on Twitch on when I do the next live stream. That might be when it was gonna happen for the first time on my channel. So I'm not gonna buy any food, but we might have something to sell. Look at this one, really high quality mounted tapestry. But that's also good to put in our homes, because putting those in our homes will make our halflings more happy. So I'm actually gonna keep them for now. So I think we need maybe some more things to this, and here for like where you enter, we maybe wanna have this color. So we have had that for the roads. I think these roads are 7 in width. Yeah, there are 7, and this to get in might be maybe 5 we can do, so it's not as wide. And then the question is, do we want to be able to go in from this side and this side? Maybe we do, I'm not sure. What do you guys think about that? I think it's maybe even better if you only go in this way. It just looks a little bit more organized to me. So take that one and drop it in. And I see there are not the same buildings, so let's remove that. Click that first, and then we can add it back in, so we're sure that they are the same. I think I had actually this one selected, So that's why there were different buildings. So for this to look even better, let's go ahead and I want to look at these. We have some statues, and there's one with like some garden thingy, Statue of Fortune. So maybe we'll have this one like just sitting here next to the flower bed, quite close to it, and they can still walk around it, and it's gonna like overlooking the flowers. I think that's looking pretty good. And then I would like to have some benches. Let's search for that. So we're gonna go, we could have gone for this one, that's pretty cool. We can swap them out later and we can go for some pretty basic benches to start with. And I think about here should be the best. Then we have one space in between where we can potentially put something. So there we go. So people can go here and relax nice by these flowers. And I might also want to add some kind of flowers around here. I definitely want to have some kind of lights. So we do have these, and I'm not sure how that will fit there. We pretty much take 2x2 blocks, so it's not going to be possible to put there. So this might not be a good option. It would be if we decide to put them here. It will still not go centered, so let's go without that one. I know I have a candle in here that we might be able to use. Like this one. I think that one could look pretty cool. Okay, so it looks pretty nice, I think. And then maybe, yes, maybe we should have some more, like some small flowers. I really like kind of like this one, the fox lily. Maybe that should be sitting up here next to our statue. We can have them down here also, but maybe it will be overkill. Let's see here. I think that looks pretty nice. Let me know what you guys think. Or we can do the potted plant. This one will probably not stick out as much and probably might fit in a little bit better. Maybe let's do 2 of these here, and then we do 2 of these here next to our statue. And I think that's going to be nice. This will be a nice little corner for people to go and relax. We're probably going to see some Hearthling going in there eating and stuff. So I think I'm going to save this one. So Town Flower Square, that's going to be the name. And then we can drop in more of these if we want to. So maybe if we do want to have exactly the same here, we can drop them in. It might be a little bit different, the distances and stuff, just a tiny bit. But it's gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. But we could try to match it at least with the town squares. Let's see how we're sitting with that. I think we're just like 1 block away pretty much. I think something like that. Take a little block tool and drag it over. Okay, so we could take it maybe 1 more step closer, I think. Maybe to this house, but I think it will be too close. Maybe we'll go like that. 2 distance here, and then we got 1. So that one we got 2. This one we got 3 in distance. Let's try to move it 1 step further up. Okay, so there we have 2 to that one. It's a little bit different here because of the house, but I think this should be good because now it should be aligned with that one. So I think that's gonna look pretty nice. Let me know if you guys think we should do them different or if we should do them the same. I think it looks quite good as they are though. So let's do 1 more here. I'm gonna try to get them to be kind of the same, so just 1 away from where the town square is pretty much. I think around there should be good. Do another one over here. And this one, as you see, is going to be a bit further. Maybe we can do this corner different. Let me know, guys, if we should do this one different. We can get kind of the same height here, but I think it's going to look kind of weird close to this roof we got hanging out there. Like if we drop it here just for like checking out. I think it's just gonna be too close to that one, so maybe for this corner we would do something slightly different. But I think we can pretty much go ahead and maybe build one of those soon. They're quite busy with this one though, so maybe we shouldn't give them too much work for now. But let's activate this one again, so we always try to use the energy tonics, so we have them sped up as much as possible. Check down! Some goblins somehow found an entrance to our hovel, and they're asking for a bunch of wooden doors. We have neither wood nor carpenter on paw, so could you perhaps craft some for us? Alternatively, we're not afraid to fight them off, but we lack the means to heal and injured afterwards. So we can brew potions, we can craft doors, or sorry we can't help. But I will be making the doors for them, so they don't have to fight them. So let's see how many we need. Excellent! Please let me know as soon as the doors are ready. So, oh, we already have them. There you go, Mr. Bunny. Check down. Thank you! I'm sure little snakes ones will find this quite satisfactory. May our friendship ever blossom. He offers you a glittering bags of payment. We got 2 gold flakes. Thank you, and we increased our reputation with the bunny people. And that is good. That is good. We're getting better reputation with them. So maybe we should think a little bit about attaching this road here to this and see where we want to go with that. Like, do we want to make it curved, or how do we want to make it exactly with this? So we'll just drag it out a bit and make this very, very roughly first. So maybe these roads can be actually thinner. So near the town center we get some wider roads, and then we get out and they get thinner and thinner. And eventually they will also turn to dirt roads like we will have out here once this road is getting more like we want it to be. Okay, so what are they missing? One comfy fur bed. Can we do that? Comfy fur bed, is that a different bed to this one? A fur bed. Is that a different one? Comfy fur bed. I don't know if it's the same thing or not. They're like different names, but I'm not sure if they are the same thing anyway. So let's make some fur beds and hope that's gonna be it. I never knew there were 2 different ones, so... But they have different names. That's kind of weird. They look very similar though, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be the bed we're needing, so the carpenter can finally get fully done. And see, we have some things we had set up here. We have to make sure we keep some wood on this one. That's gonna be nice. And do we have any more? Yeah, we do have some more. So I guess we could have even more wood on this one, because that's like the main thing we will be using over here with the carpenter. Be good, and we can also customize a few things. So for example, we don't want food and drink to be out here. There's probably a lot of things we don't want to be out here anyway, so it's mostly gonna be like crafting things really, so we don't want pretty much these things either. Not any wealth. So I'm just gonna go over and customize a few of these boxes so they fit better with what we want to have here, so I'll be back soon again. Okay, so I haven't customized it a few more places. I went through the blacksmith a little bit, and I also went through the weaver's house and the sawmill to change them a little bit what goods they hold. And I felt like when I was customizing the storage a little bit that something we should try to do soon is an tavern or an inn, a little place where people can go and eat to get that done. A comfy fur bed. Okay, have we crafted any more fur beds? I have crafted quite a few fur beds. So I'm a little bit confused. If I have anyone who can actually craft this one, like, am I missing a mod with this one? Because I did design this when I was playing on this town actually, so it's kind of weird if I'm missing something. But we could maybe do a bit to spawn it in. It's kind of weird. Comfy fur bed. So it is from the Nordling mod. Does that mean I can't craft with this one? It could just be some weird bug or something. I think it's iconic we want to do, right? Let's just drop out a few of them. I'm a little bit surprised about that. Might have to Askwouter. He normally watch the videos, so he might notice it. I'm not sure what has happened here really. Because I think I've always been able to craft them with a carpenter. No matter if I play the Nordlings or if I play with Ascendancy as we're doing here. Trader brings seeds from a distant land. If we get him 6 baskets of corn, he will get us cactus flower seed. I think we already done that one, to be honest. But I don't know where we have that cactus seed thing. Here we have it, cactus flower seeds. Okay, so we don't really need that one. But what we're gonna do is that we're gonna drop it here. So I can activate it, so we can start growing those if we want to. Didn't we get a quest before, by the way, to start growing things? I wonder if we already learned the thing we need to grow. Oh, there we have it, Air Bloom. The woody stems are apparently on an amberstone delicacy. Okay, so we want to do those. I think pretty sure it asked before they wanted us to do those. It's not the best time of the year, maybe, to start growing a lot of crops, but we're gonna start growing some Air Bloom. And I'm gonna do 2 of them just to make sure we get a lot of it. Since we're using the more realistic farming, which makes growing crops a lot slower than usual. And since we're not playing with the Ace mod, so with Project Ace, when you're farming, it's good to have water surrounding the fields. That will make them grow faster. And maybe in the future there will be more ways of doing it, because it's an interesting way, I think, with the Project Ace to have water next to the farms. But visually I would prefer to have more like watering cans, like an option to it that requires more work, but it looks different. To go water it, because you know, it's not always I want to have water flow between my fields, and that's not usually how it looks, at least in Sweden with farms. But it's an interesting and fun way to make the game a little bit more interesting and a little bit more... I'm not sure it's called hard, but it gives it more options. Because you can still grow your crops like this with Project Ace, but faster with the water, pretty much. So I wonder when we do the road here, I feel like I wanna can almost do like a little curvy thing. So just a slight little curve. Nothing big at all. Just kinda like that. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side, so we do not forget it. I really like this music, by the way. I don't know, it for some reason it kind of reminds me a little bit of Stardew Valley, a tiny bit, and that's a good game. So do it like that, give it a little bit of curve again. So there we go, we got a little bit of road here, leading up time, and there might be a tiny little bit of difference in size. We got 22 to that one, and we got 22. Okay, so these two are very similar, I would say, which can be good. Got some invaders, some kobold wolves up here. Okay, let's bring our people, we're gonna deal with them, turn on a job again. Let's rally everyone, we don't want them to die out here. And I just got an idea, maybe like, we're going there, but maybe here, when we're doing a road, like here, we might be able to like drop a lot of flowers and stuff there. Make a nice place for it, because I have a load of flowers that we should be trying to use a little bit more. And get them to like a different place. And it's really cool if you play with Project Ace, or you use the mod Auto Harvest. You can put like, when you harvest this one time, you can just keep farming it over and over every time it grows up, so berry bushes and such things becomes really useful and very powerful. Okay, we got some leftover kobolds up here, let's go for them. Looks like we need to get a little bit of better headgear for my footmans. And our knight, I'm not sure what knight got for armor for now. We should be fine with this battle, but we want to do those gongs pretty soon maybe and fight those kobolds. So we do have a plate helm, we have full plate mail. I think there's a better, I think there should be, or is that the best one? We do have these, okay, so we can do silver, that is an upgrade. But we have to level a little bit more with our blacksmith before we can reach that point. I think it's just one kobold left maybe. Okay, there's a few more here. They're all scattering around, little chickens. This guy. There should be one more or two down here. There we go, awesome. So where do we have Kirito? Where is he? Our lord in the town, he's idle. So maybe we'll get some better equipment for him. And apparently Wouter, the Magus mod, said that it's pretty much is an offensive knight, so it kind of feels like this lord class from the Northern Kingdom is kind of a mix between a knight and a footman pretty much. We can see in job abilities we do have these abilities here, more damage, faster running in, which is something I've been wanting to have for the knights for a very long time, because the knights is the one that's supposed to be entering combat first, not the footmans. The lords boost courage to everyone around, really awesome. Stamina and courage increase greatly, and we got cleave attack, and we also have greater strength, so we can inspire the ones next to us, which is really, really cool. So the Lord class is really awesome, and it's a little bit different depending on what kingdom you play with Ascendancy, or if you play with Riot Children, or if you play with Northern Kingdoms, you got a Jarl, you got the Sultan, and for the Ascendancy we have the Lord. So I think that's pretty cool. This house is almost done. This house Alsama is finally done after spawning the beds. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. This was the first episode of the year. And I hope you guys had an happy new year, and I will be back with more videos with Stonehearth and other games as well. And I'm looking forward to this year to maybe be able to do videos of the game Hytale, which is kind of a mix, I would say, between Minecraft and Terraria. So very blocky and a lot of freedom, a lot of adventure, and finding cool weapons and stuff. So that's something I'm looking forward to. But thanks for watching today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want more videos with me, Banto. Hope you had a good time, and hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody.